Namaskara. Just now we all did Devi Soundaryalahari Aradhana, and I would like to share with you my inner journey with Soundaryalahari, how she is literally guiding me, holding the hands. I thought by sharing the concept which I am having might help you all, and I will be extremely thankful to Devi. Whatever I am saying, if it is helpful to at least one or two. From the time I started contemplating on the Dhyana Shloka of Bhagavad Gita, Parasharya Vacha Sarojamamalam, in that shloka, it is clearly described whole Mahabharata as a lotus flower. So that Dhyana Shloka used to attract me so strongly that many days I have contemplated continuously on that. And I could see the effect of that to see Soundaryalahari in a new perspective. And that allowed me to venture into the whole world as a flower, a lotus flower. If we take our body, it is a beautiful lotus flower. If we take Sri Chakra, that is also a beautiful lotus flower. If we take Meru, Devi Meru, even she is a beautiful lotus flower. So when I started viewing everything around me as flower, 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 it was giving me immense joy. And then I could see the supporting mantras in Soundaryalahari. So it really made me feel that even Soundaryalahari is a beautiful lotus flower with so many petals. So let us get into the vision of what a flower is, how the honeybee, bumblebee, even the butterflies are attracted to it. I have already explained it in Gita Dhyana Shloka explanation, but it's good if we get into that mode once again. There is a garden with lots of colorful flowers. You can make it as sunflower with such bright color, or even lotus in the pond with attractive color. Any bee gets attracted to the petals first, which are colorful, isn't it? Because there is so much of color, from far they fly and go towards the flower. Once they go to the flower near, they are able to get the fragrance of the flower, and they're attracted all the more to go closer to the petal and smell that fragrance. And thus they keep going around the petals for a very long time. And then they get into the center where they are able to suck the nectar. Again, after being satisfied with the nectar, what they get, again they start hovering around the petals, and again they go back to the center. Totally being drunk, only then they get out of the flower and try to go to the next flower. So this we can see it in Soundaryalahari too. Or let us take Sri Chakra Upasana. We go round and round in all the Navavaranas, and only then we dip into the center Bindu once the mind is focused. So what are we doing while going around all the Avaranas? We are enjoying the presence of different yoginis and deities, getting the blessings of all of them. We are entering the center, Bindu. And once we become one with Bindu, Shiva Shakti, again we come back and get into our daily routine. Isn't it? Same thing with Meru. Even our body is a flower where we become aware of the physical body, different limbs, different parts of our body, which are like petals. Even during meditation, how do we get into it? We become conscious of each and every part of our body and the mind, which are all like petals. And then we go deep within to experience Shiva Shakti in the Bindu, which is very much in the heart. For some people, it would be here. For some other people, it will be here, according to their, can I say, according to their evolutionary level or their path. It doesn't matter. So, like that in Soundaryalahari, I felt so happy when I came across this in this view. Twadiyam Soundaryam Tuhinagiri Kanye Tulaitum Kavindra Kalpante Kathamapi Virinchi Pravrutaya. Twadiyam Soundaryam, to describe your Soundarya, to see how it is balanced with whatever available in this world manifestation, to compare with, tulaitum, to compare, to see how her beauty can be compared. For that, Kavindraha, the king of poetry, they all try their level best. Not only that, even Brahma, Indra, and many other devatas try their level best to see if at all there is any equivalent thing, object, for them to compare it with the beauty of Devi. That means they are hovering around the petals. Will they really get the real beauty or the real happiness, bliss, or the real nectar going around and around and around on the petals? The whole manifested world is nothing but a flower where each and everything is petal. The center of that flower called world is the very essence of the whole manifestation, which is Shiva Shakti. So, Twadiyam Soundaryam Tuhinagiri Kanye, O Parvati, to see, to compare your beauty. Great poets, king of poets, who are well versed in poetry. Brahma, the creator of the whole manifestation, and his wife also, Saraswati. and many other gods. They all try their level best, but they're all hovering around the petals. Yada lokautsukhyat amaralalana yanti manasa. Whereas all these amaralalana, that is, you can take it as the beautiful souls, as angels, apsaras, who are all living in the heaven. They themselves are so beautiful with good soul. They having the outsukya, that means so much of eagerness, with excited mind, very eagerly, manasa, through their mind. Observe the words he is using. Through their mind. Tapobhir dushprapamapi. Even after thousands of years of tapas, it is so difficult to get that Girisha Sayujya, Shiva Padavi. It is very difficult. One does so much of tapas. Whereas these Amaralalanas, who are going through the mind with eagerness to experience that beauty of Devi, are getting Girisha Sayujya Padavi at once. They are becoming one with Shiva. See how beautiful it is. If we go through the mind and the intellect, it will make us hover around the petals without any success in getting what the reality is, what the eternal truth is. Whereas Amaralalana, who are they? If we take the meaning of the word, it gives out. Amara is continuously, eternally, without stop. Lalana, one who has extreme desire. Who is it? It is Bhakta, the devotee. Amaralalana is none other than the great devotee of Shiva Shakti. So when they want to see the real beauty of Devi, naturally their mind will not hover around the petals. It goes directly into the center, straight into the center, where it has nectar. So I was extremely happy when I was able to understand it from this perspective. And how true it is. When we try to use our mind and the intellect, logically we try to compare Shiva Shakti, the beauty of them, nature of them, the reality of them, which is never possible. Whereas if we have the real mind as Amara Lalana, with eternal desire, the zeal, when it is continuous and strong, it will never be satisfied unless that mind experiences the nectar which is in the center. So even without any effort, that bhakta naturally is drawn towards the center of the flower. So beautiful. And once that Amaralalana bhakta, who has intense desire to be one with Devi, what happens? They just get stabilized and then established in enjoying the presence of Shiva Shakti within. And they become one with that Shiva Shakti within. Then the experience is different. That Shankaracharya is telling it in the next one. Swadehodbhutabihi Ghranibiranimādhyabhiravito Nishevye Nitye Tvam Ahamiti Bhavayati Yaha. Devi is Nishevye, one who is respectable, honorable, worshipable. Nitye, she is eternal. Nitye, address can be given to Devi only because she is none other than Shiva. Because she is Shiva, she is also Shiva. And it is Nitya, the eternal being is none other than Brahman, Atma. So when she is that Nitye, Nishevye, who is here very much within, and that Amaralalana has become one with that Nitye and Nishevye, she's worshipable as well. So from that Nitye, she has the whole universe as her body. Vishwavapu. Not only that, Amaralalana is in this body. So this body is also Swadeha. From that comes all the Anima, Mahima, Garima, different Shaktis, the psychic powers, which are ruling the whole universe. Which are ruling the whole universe. If you take it cosmically or individually, it doesn't make a big difference. So, when that Amaralalana has become one with that Nitye Nishevye, Swadehodbhutabihi Ghranibiranimādhyabhirabhito, that Nitye is surrounded by all the powers which are coming out of her body. So that Amaralalana, as a reflex action, automatically has become that Shiva Shakti, Devi, emitting the power. And she's surrounded by all the powers which are oozing from the body. Just imagine and visualize. For such Amaralalana, for that kind of seeker, that kind of bhakta, it doesn't matter when the whole Samvartagni, the Pralayagni, burns out the whole body. He feels like it is only a Nirajana. Someone is waving the lamp as Nirajana to that Amaralalana, who is Shiva Shakti. See how beautiful and a neat path when we follow Shiva Shakti, and if we are in her lap, and Soundaryalahari Devi, it is easy for us to take the guidance which Soundaryalahari is giving. So when we are doing Manasa Puja, like in Devi Upasana, which we are doing every month, in this Manasa Puja, if we are able to visualize ourselves as a flower, lotus, the ego, the mind, it will hover around the body and then slowly it closes up towards the center. And when we go within, we become one with Shiva Shakti. So, analogy of a flower is holding so good. We should become that bumblebee or honeybee to understand how to get attracted towards them and become one with the honeybee. Get into the flower and the center like Amara Lalana, who are able to go through the mind itself. That means it is so focused. Probably the mind will go around the petals, just one circle, and then go straight away into the center. That experience we lose if we start giving reins in the hands of analytical mind, analytical intellect, and start hovering around the petals. Even if we go hundreds and hundreds of circles, we will be enjoying the colors, maybe the fragrance also. But how long? It won't help us. We will be dissatisfied forever and ever and ever if we are just hovering. Whereas, if we have the real outsukya, the real eagerness to become one with Devi, then automatically, even without our knowledge, we will be drawn within and we are able to see, experience that presence of Devi within us. So probably we should try for that for the next Aradhana. We can't be hovering around, even doing puja around, or even during Manasa Puja, no doubt, if we imagine Devi in a beautiful form being seated, having all the savories which we are offering to her, she's having it. And we are decorating her with the sari or the dress, flowers, everything. That is fine. We can enjoy that. But all the more if we go within, only then we will be able to get the nectar of what she is. We have to move to that, go much deeper into her. Then it doesn't matter, and we start realizing even all these things are petals only. leave alone doing the puja outside. It is needed. We are doing it. Go to the next step in the ladder. Bring that whole puja happening within. Enjoy. And go to the next step, which is considering even that or as hovering around the petals. Go much deep within and feel the presence of Devi, the pure energy, who has activated the consciousness within. That experience is so different, fulfilling. And can we stay in that? For that also, Shankaracharya comes up and says, there is one more shloka which is nice. Smita Jyotsna Jalam, that is 63. Smita Jyotsna Jalam, Tava Vadana Chandrasya Pibatam, Chakoranam Asit, Atirasataya Chanchu Jadimam. Thinking that your face is that moon, they have been drinking the nectar from your face, which is like full moon. Because that Chakora bird lives on the moonlight as its food. It is taking your face as the full moon, and its beak, tongue has become so sweet that it has become numb. So to take out that sweet out, ataste shitamshoho amrutalahari amlaruchayah pibanti swachandam nishi nishi bhrusham kanchikadiya. So to take out that sweetness, they again come out and drink the moonlight from the moon. But again and again they are getting back into enjoying your face because they are not fulfilling. Same thing happens to a bumblebee or honeybee. If you see, they hover around the petals and then they go to the center. They drink the nectar. After some time, they come out and they again hover around the petals. So, when they come out of the center and hovering around the petal, they are missing the center nectar. So again, they get into the center. Same thing happens. In that meditation, they have already experienced those Amaralalanas. They have experienced the Shiva Shakti within, the happiness, the bliss. To come out of that, they start superficially enjoying the objects of the world. But very soon they feel, no, it is not for me. Let me go back. And they get back into the self, Shiva Shakti within. So, in Soundaryalahari, Shankaracharya has given such mantras which really guides us to go more and more deep into Devi Upasana. So let us try our level best to see how far we can go deep into realizing different and different layers of Soundaryalahari and enjoy our human birth, Manava Janma, by being one with Shiva Shakti. Thank you. Om Shiva Shakti Om. Om Shiva Shakti Om. Om Shiva Shakti Om. Om Shiva Shakti Om. Om Shiva Shakti Om.